We are back. All right. The stream is good. We are intro's done, and we are on episode 3. Let us proceed, Mr. DM.
Jesus fucking Christ. 1 second. I gotta make sure this isn't gonna light on fire. I'll be back.
Well, this is a welcome to episode 3. Episode 3, Dread catches house on fire. No. The road to Rhodes. I think that's what we called it. But
the road to El Dorado.
yes. On the road again.
On the road again. Can't wait, get on the road again. Alright, guys. So I have a list on my second monitor here, and it's of all the things that you're not allowed to say on Twitch. Let's start from the top.
No.
We'll start at A.
So it didn't
Brice has been kicked from the chat.
It didn't dawn on me what you said until about. Let's start from the top.
So anyway, to pass the time, kids, here's how to properly sell drugs.
So for a pipe bomb, all you need.
Welcome back.
Here's what they mean when they talk about yellow cake.
I just fucking. I was summoned by the people I live with because they didn't have the sense to get up out of their chair to put something on a printer. I'm up a flight of stairs in my own room, and the printer's on the other side of the house.
Damn, you're fast. I wish I could run. Actually, I wish I could walk. Oh yeah, I'm wearing a brace. Found out the brace is bruising me.
Okay.
You fucked idiot.
Yeah. The fuck was that?
Imagine having a messed up knee. Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
Shut the fuck up, mister. I sit in a chair all day and can't get hurt. All right, let's start.
I will be stating right now, because you guys do need this information before you actually embark on the journey. Your journey to Rhodes, the city at least, will take 72 miles and will take 12 hours with the 8 horses you've been supplied by Morningstar. 2 on the wagon, the other 6 being
I thought you were gonna say it was gonna take
for
72 hours.
No, 72. It's a 72-mile journey. It's going to take 12 hours.
All right, here's ready to reenact Oregon Trail.
No, dysentery. And I'm dead.
You're supplied with about 8 horses, 2 to drag along a wagon, and 6, and an extra 6, basically.
Yes.
Then, as well as $2,000 for supplies. I will say,
Each or no?
for medium creature, for a day's worth of food, you need a pound, as well as a gallon of water. I mean, the water is not going to be the difficult part. You have never mind, it might be the difficult part because the cleric's not here.
Oh shit! I can find water. I'm an Outlander.
We have to deal with rations, and oh my god.
Who would have thought this nightmare would come true? Holy shit!
The thing is,
I never knew that there were DMs that actually did this.
The thing is that it's a 12-hour journey, so no, you really don't have to worry about it. I spent the time doing the math for all of this before I calculated how long the journey would take.
Who wants to bet that Brice is going to get bit by a snake before we get to Rhodes?
Oh, dude, it doesn't matter. I'll be fine.
So the thing is that I took the time to calculate how much, rations, how many pounds of rations and gallons of water before I checked if it would even take more than a day. So I wasted a lot of time doing math.
Sounds awful.
Yeah.
I spent 3 years doing that. Actually, 4.
Oh, I'm still spending years doing that, man.
All right, let's proceed. Instead of depressing the audience.
You are still in Dirtbags Hollow. You guys have I'll give you guys a long rest at the Arabella.
Yeah, you better.
You've been given a You've been given a... What the fuck?
Did you just get
I'll
summoned
be
again?
back.
What theme are you trying to sing?
It's
Uh,
bum
The
bum bum
Seinfeld
bum
theme.
Yeah,
bum
the
bum
Seinfeld.
bum. Oh, why do I only have 7 hit points?
Oh, remember to get rid of your temporary hit points.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Brice has gone bonkers. Brice, are you
Did
okay?
fucking Dread set my shit to 8 or to 7 points?
You didn't get... Didn't you get smacked the last... No.
No, like I have 7 out of 7.
What? How the fuck
I'm gonna
did you get...
roll 100 d4 real quick.
Don't you dare, you'll crash.
My
I am
screen!
I
My
hope
screen.
I don't have to be the IT man for the rest of the night. You guys have been, as the party, you've been given $2,000 for purchasing of supplies, or, well, I mean, at this point, it's less supplies and more whatever the fuck you want. I can't really say what. So,
I'm gonna
So
roll 100
Dread,
d12. Actually, 200 d12.
Brice has 7 health.
oh
should
yeah,
have
I had
32.
yeah, I fixed that.
You did?
I forcefully fixed that. It's 36
Okay.
for a reason.
No, it's
No,
still at
it's-
7.
Why is it back at
7.
7? Holy shit!
Bryce, Ian, watch my stream real quick.
God fucking damn it!
Tyler,
Guys,
you can if you want to as
but
well.
it's on stream.
I wanna roll
Okay.
200 dice.
Oh shit.
All right. This
You're
is
just gonna
this is slowly falling apart in many
Kind of
different
curious
ways.
because it'll appear on our screens as well.
Oh,
Jesus
Oh.
fucking Christ!
My Chrome is not responding.
It hasn't even registered in ours.
Oh my god!
Holy shit. Alright, you gotta add more.
no. We're not losing people.
They're still rolling.
What?
Yeah, the ones on top
1359.
haven't technically landed.
Why are you guys? How many are you rolling?
200.
Okay, fuck off.
Alright. Which one do I want?
Okay,
roll
Brice
now?
is fixed now. He's got 36 hit points again. All right,
Yeah,
stop. No more.
I overrided it. I had to override it.
No more.
Brice-
Close the stream.
We're going for 500.
Oh,
D100s.
I'm going to register you under. I'm gonna click long rest for you once more. Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. I think I fixed it. I think I've dealt with it. Yes. When you press that button for long rest in D&D Beyond,
It
you
resets
can
max
check
HP.
or uncheck the reset max HP changes.
It's still
Yeah.
calculating, Evan.
I know.
What
Yeah.
a sad existence to reset HP.
It I
Jesus
can't
fucking
click
Christ, man.
anything, Ian.
It just says question mark.
Because for some reason it gives you. For some reason it's 7. Why the fuck is it?
Bryce, what character is your what level is your character?
4.
Swear to fucking God.
Oh, have you
I
been
swear.
updating your max HP?
Yeah, I'd reset it.
36.
Oh, okay.
This
We're
is
gonna
cool.
Well,
we're
it's
gonna
supposed
wait.
to be 32, but I guess I somehow got 4 extra points.
I put you at the maximum possible.
Oh, okay. Alright, then
Yeah.
I'm bad at math.
I'm at
Yeah.
34.
Ian, do you keep seeing the
Yeah, I'm
page
still,
on his
Because you also have to add the
it still
Constitution
doesn't say
modifier.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready to go now?
My
I
page.
think
Evan's
so.
computer is still
after I tried
calculating.
to roll 500
Oh,
D100
Jesus.
dice.
Oh no, meteor hits the town of Dirtbag and everyone dies. The end.
Everyone dies. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Yeah.
Judge's just like, I'm done. Good night.
We're already an hour late on the stream. Let's
You
go.
guys, do you now
Well, let me go get a
see?
Pop-Tart then.
Do you now see why I torture my players?
It's not my fault. I shouldn't be tortured. I'm being a good player.
Not yet.
You haven't seen me be bad.
I probably haven't.
If this character dies and I use jabbers, it's gonna get bad.
If it gets bad, there's gonna be a lot of character deaths. No, no.
Oh, look, someone wants to help me get free followers. You know what I say to that?
Did it
Blocked.
roll yet? No. No, it
Oh, it hasn't rolled. So wait. So are we
didn't.
starting?
Page
We're starting, right?
responsive.
Yes.
What
No, please.
What are we? Are we still in like the marketplace? Can I go to a blacksmith before we start?
Yes, you can.
happening? It's happening.
I'm gonna send you a list, Tread, to see if I could buy this stuff.
Is
You are worrying me.
that sounds like a long list of stuff. I just wanted to ask if there's silencers before we leave town.
Yeah,
You know what
there
age
is
this is? This
So
is the last
there's-
dog. There ain't no silencers.
It's
the
not
fuck up.
considered a silencer, and it's also very expensive. So first of
My
all,
computer did
it's
that.
considered a dampening alloy. That's what it's
Okay. Does it
And
break
also-
over time?
no. However,
Okay.
it is very expensive.
How expensive?
You could probably find it for around 30,000. Hold on. I did that math wrong. 3,000.
Bro, that's
I
weak.
added a
shit.
zero.
I
I'm
sent
gonna
you
s-
a list.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
Evan, it finally calculated 26,599.
You know what? Before we leave town, too, I do want to go to the blacksmith and see if they have any kind of way of maybe getting silver on thine claws.
I know what... Like, Reggie, I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
He's building.
I know what you're doing. Because I'm pretty sure I've done this in real life.
I don't think you know what I'm doing. I think you know what I could be doing, but I don't think you know what
I think I know one possibility. And that
Okay.
possibility is slightly scary.
Let me just tell you, for my 4th level, I took a gunsmith as my feat. This ought to be fun.
Oh, is he buying parts?
He's
Wait,
getting certain things that are very interesting.
I was thinking about getting gun parts to build a new gun, but
You
I'm good
haven't
right
told
now.
me no, is all I'm gonna say.
I'm also
Only,
gonna go to the blacksmith.
only you
with
see that
Silverback.
first word?
To the
That's
blacksmith.
the only thing you can get your hands on right
Blacksmith.
now.
Okay, well, where could I find either
You'd
one
actually
of the
have
other
to,
two substitutes?
You would actually have to
Could I make
find
it?
that at the alchemist's shop.
Initiative.
Okay, well then I'll go to the alchemist after that.
Yeah.
No!
Okay.
Why did my roll so?
Silverback.
Yes.
You wanted to do a thing.
I want to see if the blacksmith has a way to silver my claws.
Also, I wanted to go to the blacksmith to get my long sword.
If you're wanting a detailed kind of idea, I can't remember what movie it was, but there was a dude who put silver on his fingernails so he could scratch vampires and stuff. And I thought about it, and I want to have something like that.
When you go into Craig's smithery, you see the large Warforge. He looks more like a golem, but he is considered a Warforge. And he just kind of looks at Silverback, and as you ask this, he just kind of looks down at you and just, I do not specialize in the merriment of flesh and steel.
Do you have any weapons in silver?
And he just points at a wall.
You could
And
get
it's like
a glove.
there's just a box. There's just a box in a corner that just has a bunch of weapons in it. And it's just of varying quality, but it's just a lot. It's just a very deep box of weapons. It's the kind of thing that is an obvious safety hazard if you were to try to reach in. Like, if you were to haphazardly reach into it, you'd probably get tetanus or something. But it fucking works.
Did someone say haphazardly reach into a box of knives? Don't mind if I do.
Do you mind if I ask the blacksmith to sharpen my longsword for any bonus damage or anything? Like temper the blade, anything like that, balance it better.
I'm digging through the box. I want to know what's in there.
He just kind of picks it up and is just meh. And he literally uses his face like a sharpening stone, like a whetstone. So it kind of looks like this just golem warforged thing is just shaving with your sword. And then he hands it back to you.
He is shaving.
Your sharpened sword will have a +1 to attack and +1 to damage for 2 days. Yeah.
Pog.
So I have a question.
Go ahead.
Can we make our own ammunition?
Yes. We hit that.
And by that, I mean like specialized ammunition.
Like Dragon's Breath shotgun rounds?
Theoretically, yes.
Like putting needles in a shotgun shell.
Like I said, theoretically, yes.
What do I find
Also,
in said box?
Rathen, that shit you're looking for. For I'm gonna say 3 grams. Yeah, for every 3 grams, it's like I'll say $4 because it's pretty cheap. Like even back then, it was like I use a lot of like historical knowledge for reference points, and like in the real world, even back then, this shit was really cheap. It's just
Back when
it's
bullets were free.
This like putting tax and Nerf darts type shit. Like,
Basically, that's what I'm trying to do.
What do I find in the box, Dread?
Oh, in the box, you'll find silver daggers, silver rapiers. Few
Rapier's a finesse weapon, right?
Yes.
I do want a rapier. Is there a bayonet to put on the end of my rifle?
Roll a d20.
Ooh boy, where's my d20?
Oh, that lasso that I made in the last
That is
session,
what
can I
kind
keep
of
that
roll?
as a weapon?
Dread, what is this check?
Oh no, just a straight d20.
15.
You said lasso as a weapon?
Yeah. I used it as an attack action because I had to throw it.
It's it would be considered a grappling weapon. It's a non-damage weapon.
It's like a grapple item, kind of similar to the net. And also with a 15, you find a normal bayonet after a few cuts to the forearm. So, just about we'll say like just 1 slashing,
Right.
You're haphazardly reaching into a box of knives. Of course it hurts.
Can I roll a sleight of hand check to negate this one damage?
No.
Darn, worth a shot. All right. Well, I want to buy the bayonet and the rapier.
All right. The two of them will tally up to about I'll say $70.
Sounds good by me.
okay.
I want to go to that shaman shop that they all went to.
Before that, I'd like to buy that first item on my list, and I'd like to can a blacksmith make a barrel for me?
Yeah, they can fucking wire up a barrel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they can
I'd like
bring
him to
barrels.
manufacture a steel barrel for me.
Okay. Sure, dude. You're gonna have to put a down payment of like $6. Like barrels are pretty easy, dude.
Well, yeah, that's fine. It's just a
Yeah.
small pistol barrel.
Dread, can you send me stats on that knife and that rapier and that bayonet?
Find them in the GM binder. Because I mean, first of all, the rapier is a rapier. It has the
Wait, hold
silvered
on.
stuff,
Okay.
but the bayonet's in the GM binder.
I have
GM binder.
Hold on, I can find you a rapier. I have my player's handbook open right here. I'm just looking to see why. I have +4 damage on my longsword.
Does he?
Rapier is 25 gold pieces, 1d8 piercing with finesse.
Oh shit. The bayonet actually does spear damage. So
Yeah, that's what I was.
Finesse
That's why I wanted the
spear.
bayonet was for what it
Yeah.
does. What does it
Yeah.
do?
I didn't.
I just lost it for a second.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely losing it, man. But that's just because I'm not in the swing of things. It's all momentum, man. It's all momentum based.
Where's the? Where's my handbook?
So with the barrel, how long do you think I should wait for the barrel? Should I talk to him in RP voice?
Barrel will get like, I'll say like, fucking, yeah, like 4 hours.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just wanted an inch radius
Oh, it's a
barrel.
small. Oh, we're not talking about like a normal. We're saying something small.
No, like a pistol barrel.
Oh,
Like an inch
Not
in
like a cast.
diameter.
dude,
Yeah.
dude. I thought you were talking about like
Oh, you thought a big
fucking
barrel.
barrel.
No, I'm talking like barrel of gun.
An inch in a radius, dude. That's a pretty big fucking barrel.
No,
A 2-inch
alright.
barrel is pretty big.
Yeah,
No,
that's
sorry, inch in diameter. That's what I meant.
inch in diameter. Yeah, like you can. First of all, you have to talk to. 1 second. Where's that list? There he is. Like, first of all, you'd actually go to talk to Tezzy for that. That would be, yeah, like yeah, it'd still be like $6.
Okay.
For a barrel, inch in diameter, that'd actually be around like. That'd be a little bit difficult, especially if you wanted rifling. That'd be like 6. Yeah, that'd be like 6 hours, dude.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
buy that. I'll buy that item on that list from the blacksmith. And what quantities does it come in? Should I ask him?
Like I said, 3 grams will be like $4. So, and that just scales up.
Okay. I'll buy 9 grams.
You said
Alright.
my bayonet would be the equivalent of a spear.
Yeah, it just gives your melee attack with the bayonet uses melee attack of a spear.
So one.
All right, so
Okay.
I'll pay the $12 and I'll walk out.
And damage of the spear too.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Why don't I just do this? Spear is also.
So, which one of you wanted to find the witch doctor's place?
I think that was me. Yeah, that was me. Or no, it was the alchemist.
Oh,
right?
it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
It's me.
All right. So, I mean, it's not difficult to find Mother Rima's. It's
Well, no, I was just
of
said I wanted to go there. I didn't say I wanted to find it.
course. When you go in, still just a very kind of dark, stuffy place. Mother Rima seems to not be sitting in her chair as of right now. You find yourself alone in this room.
Oh, that's bad.
I'm gonna start looking around at everything that's like on shelves and stuff until someone walks in, I guess.
When looking around, you mainly find like the bone charms across the tables, as well as just like even some what some could call dream catchers, and there's even a few just like raw bones of animals for sale or
Can I
skulls.
roll like perception or something to see if there's anything that really sticks out to me?
Oh, go ahead.
1 second. Let me find my dice. Let me count my other 3 pieces. Y'all feel free to do other stuff while I find these dice. Oh, never mind. Don't do other stuff.
Oh, okay. I see.
Perception. What would perception be under?
Wisdom.
Plus 3, so 18.
when looking around the place, your gaze stops
Oops,
on
sorry.
on what's labeled as the femur of a Valkyrie. Now, usually that's not too I mean, the idea of a dead Valkyrie is still weird to you, but especially for an Aasimar, that's odd because kind of in the same way that a fox is a kind of dog, an Aasimar is a kind of Valkyrie, is a kind of angel.
Can I roll?
You trying to say Arcana?
I guess no, not Arcana. Not Arcana. Okay.
Fuck you.
Can I roll? I guess insight to see if it's a real Valkyrie's femur, or
Go
would
ahead.
that be like nature?
I'll say. Actually, here. I'll say. Investigation, Arcana, or History.
Damn, bro, you picked all the shit that I don't have any modifiers in.
That's fantastic.
But I'll still hit you with that nat 20, baby. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do.
What's the
You're-
nature of the roll anyway?
It is
Arcana, History,
nature.
Nature. No,
Yes.
that wasn't one of the
Oh, it wasn't.
Options.
Well then, no, it was investigation. Sorry.
investigation. When looking at this femur, you see the very light kind of small carvings into the bone that are that were like talked about in myth as being something that naturally occurred when a Valkyrie was to live for a certain age. As you know, within the myth, Valkyrie are kind of almost in a way born from dead souls, and especially from their dead bodies, being one of the many different myths of this is what happens to formidable fighters. And so you recognize these impossibly intricate and small carvings in the bone to be lining up with the myth of Valkyrie. When all your focus is kind of focused on this bone and figuring out if it's real or not, as soon as kind of in your mind you have for yourself at least understood that it is, you hear the carving of bone again back in that empty chair where it looked like somebody should be sitting.
I'm guessing it's her, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna turn around and ask, how did you get this, or like, how was this procured?
The desert provides many things to those who wait.
How much would it be for this?
Oh. For you, I'll give it away for about $50. Yeah. For you, special prize.
I'll take it.
Alright.
Now I see you're carving bones. Is there anything you can make a charm out of this?
Oh. Yeah, see, the people up north, when they talk about making charms out of something like that, they talk about it being a bit dangerous. Bit double-edged. Carving up something like that is carving up the soul of a warrior. And abusing it is abusing the spirit of one. That there is powerful, but power has its price, especially in my line of work.
Name your price.
Oh, don't worry. It'll name it for itself. And she just kind of holds a hand out for the bone. If you
I
want
give
that
it-
charm, just pass it over.
I'll give it to her.
And a lot faster than any of the other charms she had been idly carving. She kind of carves down this bone very quickly, making a kind of making it almost look like a shank. Because she just really carves down one end until it's pointed, and then carving the rest of it into a kind of into something that could comfortably be held before cracking off the pointed end and slightly dipping the entire charm into a small vat of oil that she kind of kept hidden behind her chair. And she just kind of brings it out and begins carving some runes into it. Once done with that, she just very lightly lays it on your hand. And instead of feeling something weird, like wet or slimy because of all the oil, it just feels hot.
Do you have any idea what this could do?
You'll find out. Yeah.
Well, I've never been one to scour away from adventure. Is there a cost for it?
For
the,
the carving, no. You already paid your price.
I'm sure we'll meet again soon. And I walk out of the store.
Are we done shopping?
I think so. I think I'm done getting cursed.
I'm that makes two of us. I guess
But-
I'm waiting at the wagon with Buck.
I'll wait with them as well.
Same.
I'm gonna go. I can still go to the alchemist, right? Wait, what's happened?
That's where you purchased the stuff at the
The
alchemist.
first thing?
That's where the bone charms are from.
No, not the bone charms.
No,
What
no,
about
no.
the second two things? Where can I find those? Either
He
one.
said
Or
you
the
could
other.
only get-
The other two things, no, you can't find those right now. Not at this moment.
He's not allowing you to become
Shame.
God yet.
All right. But I can still buy the barrel, right? Did I buy the barrel already?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm good then. I'm Gucci. All right, then I guess I'll walk with the others. What are we waiting at the wagon?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll go to the others.
And just thinking about this, the way that I guess Silverback has his weapons, considering he's carrying two rifles. You know how in Last of Us, how you have like the shotgun on one side, the rifle on the other, on your backpack.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing that Silverback's doing, and then his rapier's
Alright.
on one side and crossbow on his other hip because it's a small one.
Dread, how long do you
That's
think it
on
would take?
purpose.
How long do you think it would take me to fashion? So I've got gunsmith. How long do you think it would take me to fashion that barrel under like onto my revolver?
Oh,
Under
like
the other barrel?
yeah, replacing the barrel.
No, not replacing. Adding one underneath.
Are you doing the Devil May Cry thing?
What's that?
The DMC5 thing? Fucking Nero's revolver?
I don't know.
Are you trying
Possibly.
to put like a skeleton key on your fucking revolver?
Kind
No,
of.
You know
Nero's revolver has two barrels stacked on top of each other, and one of them you're able to fire like an extra shot off from.
No, I'm making what's called a Lamont revolver, which has a shotgun, a 15 gauge shotgun shell on the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
it's
doing
a
the
skeleton
Kingsman
key.
pistol.
Yeah, it's a skeleton key.
You're just doing the
Dude,
Kingsman thing. Okay.
I'm doing that, but there's something else that I've got planned that you probably already know. But I how long is it going to take me to fashion that? I do it in half the
Give
time
me
because I've got proficiency.
Do you have a Tinker's? Yeah, you have Tinker's tools,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
Tinker's tools.
Make a Tinker's tools check.
All right. I don't know if I've got one in here, but I know I have proficiency. So what is it under Tinker's tools on?
Tinker's tools is Tinker's tools. That's like proficiency of Tinker's tools is different from having the tools themselves.
If you have the tools,
Oh.
you can go into your equipment and look at it.
I was supposed to have the tools, but
Hey, Dread, before we leave, can I purchase some
I
leather?
have Tinker's tools if you need something.
no, I got it.
Some leather.
I got it now.
Leather. Like,
All right.
hide.
How much?
Maybe a yard.
Yard of leather. I'd say that's around. We'll say $7.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Give me a second. All right. Yeah, I was supposed to have it. I don't know why I didn't have it because I had it when I was code reading.
Yeah,
Okay,
go ahead.
so
and
how do I
roll
make
a-
the check?
It's basically just with Tinker's tools. With tool checks, it's just if you have proficiency in the tools, you add your proficiency to the D20 roll.
Yeah, I don't know what the is it. What would the
Your
proficiency
proficiency
be?
bonus is either +2.
Oh, it's
It's
plus
up at
2.
the
I
top
got
of
it.
your screen.
I see it.
Yeah.
Can I? Okay, cool. So I roll a D20, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. So 12.
You during like it will give here actually I can roll for
You didn't
this.
use proper ventilation while welding. Now you take
It
200
will
damage.
take an
Shut up,
it
Brice.
will take an entire 12 hours for you to affix this barrel.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I
That's
expected
the whole-
longer, so cool.
That's literally just the trip, though.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just the trip. By the time I finish the trip, I assume I'll have it done.
I mean, that is if the trip goes smoothly.
Well, yeah, of course. And then, is there anywhere I could buy ammo before we embark?
Yeah,
Can I buy a couple shotgun shells? How much for a shotgun shell?
yeah. For shotgun shells, that should be about. I fucking love scrolling through charts. It's so fun. For
Yeah.
shotgun shells, it's for $52.
Okay, well I'll buy 100 for 4.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well then I'm ready.
Good. I'm already in the wagon.
Yep, same here.
Oh, there's
Or is that with full of supplies?
there's also 6 horses. Like there's the wagon, and then there's also an extra 6 horses.
Oh, I'm taking a horse for sure.
Yeah.
I guess I could drive the wagon.
I'll help drive as well.
Because I got Buck with me. He's chilling with me.
No. Fine, we'll take one, then Sean. Okay. All right. So, I mean, leaving town. There's never any kind of eventful way to just say you leave town. It's just you get the fuck out of town. It's as easy as that. You go
If the
through.
town was
you go
blowing
through
up, we would be escaping it.
Yeah. You go through. Maybe you go through a gate. I don't. You leave fucking town. And the thing is when you guys are getting ready to leave, a very old man comes out from one of the alleyways.
I roll
Very-
initiative. Okay.
A very old man just kind of hobbles out of one of the alleyways and kind of walks over to Two Guns' horse and just puts his hand on the side of the horse's head and just looks up at Two Gun and just, you know why the ones in the east don't just call over here the west?
You're done.
Too good.
Yeah. You
Oh.
gonna respond to gun?
Sorry, say that one more time. Sorry, my audio cut out.
Ain't it weird why the ones over at the east don't just call over here the west?
It is weird, isn't it?
You know what they call it?
What do they call it?
The magical west. Like it's so fucking special. Well, I guess it's because we don't have something like them dead wilds over there. That place is a nightmare.
Maybe they call it.
Because to them, traveler. All over here's like them dead wilds. Magic running rampant. It's a scary thing. And this old man, looking up into your eyes, crumbles into dust.
Do we all see this?
Yes.
Well,
Well, Silverback is definitely going to be rubbing his eyes and then continuing to look to make sure that he's not just seeing things.
I'll kind of like motion to Silverback to be like, yeah, no, I saw that too. Don't worry. I'll ask Two Gun. Do you know that guy, man?
Do you know
Do
that?
Do I
Do you
know?
know that guy?
Do you know the old man
Yo,
that just
yo,
crumbles
who-
the dust?
Yo, is that your friend, bro?
Really sad about your friend, bro.
I take out the bone charm and just look it over in my hand, thinking this is the only thing that could, probably make me hallucinate like that. Or I guess
Oh.
I guess all of us. There wasn't even a hallucination, was it?
'Cause
No,
the
we
thing
all
is,
saw it.
while this man has crumpled to dust, some of that dust is still just in the hair on the side of this horse's head. As well as just it on the ground slowly blowing away in the breeze.
Can I pick some of it up?
Sure.
It's just
You gotta eat that?
I'm gonna like.
If I was playing the
um,
lizard folk, that joke would be funny.
I'm gonna hold it and slowly let it leak out of my hand until there's nothing in my hand, and then say, "I don't believe in superstitions," and then keep walking.
All right. Okay. Now, you guys ride out into the plains. Now, some of you are a little bit more comfortable out in these places than others.
Me.
Silverback, you're comfortable in this environment. However, you do understand that where the Plainlanders preside is what you would call a magical dead zone. Mainly because Plainlanders they don't like dealing with mages, mainly due to it's very hard to fight magic with a knife. As well as said magic, it attracts certain things. It's almost like ringing the dinner bell. And in the plains, there's either nothing or there's a lot of something.
Boy. I didn't know I knew that. Thanks for telling me.
So,
All right. I guess the whole time that I would be steering, I'm going to be very, very vigilant and focus on everything around me, especially by sense and smells, or smells and sounds.
Do I notice him like being more attentive?
sorry, I had to look away from the chat. Who said that?
Valorous.
Valorous, okay.
The one sitting next to me.
I must
I'm
say,
the code driver.
no, not
I
with
don't
your passive insight. No.
I'm very subtle about things.
Well, no, I just have a passive investigation of 15, so I didn't know if that could help.
Yeah, that would actually be more considered insight, kind of right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So, other than the winds kicking up a little bit as you guys go out there, there's not much happening except where the fuck is that book?
I ask myself that question every day.
Is that what's happening? Where the fuck is that book?
So we're chilling in the wagon, right?
Yes, you guys are
Unless
just
you took a horse.
you either took a horse or you're hanging out in the wagon. So
I'm hanging in the wagon.
all right. So while you're riding through here, about a few miles out, you come across what looks to be an old camp, like very old, almost basically half buried in sand at this point. But you do see this, the occasional hint of what could be a body or a skeleton or something like that. Now, bodies, skeletons, things of that nature, it's not too weird out here. It's usually more just why they came to be is the big part about it. And I'm going to need everyone to make wisdom saves.
Oh, let's go.
Oh boy.
Moment.
16.
I have a negative
12.
one.
17.
A literal
Saves
one.
different?
not a crit fail, but a one.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Save me throw. I clicked the wrong thing, but oh well.
If I would have crit failed, I would have gotten a 0.
Jared,
Huh.
what did you get for your wisdom?
It's like 22.
Okay.
That's a check, not a save. Well, I guess he
I
uses the
ju-
same modifier.
I just pressed the button. I don't know.
I accidentally did a check as well.
Okay. Let's
I
see.
don't-
Well, actually,
here.
if it was the save, it would be 24.
Yeah, he is a
Jesus.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. So, Rathen and Valrus, the two of you, like, you don't know why it's there, but you just get this weird, just out of nowhere feeling of fear. Almost like you're feeling it for someone else. But it's just,
I'm not afraid of nothing.
it's the same kind of fear as the fear of someone being watched in the middle of the night, of prey being hunted in the darkness, and it just pricks your skin. And even though it's a pretty hot and windy day, you are chilled to the bone from this.
I'm gonna blame Brice and his damn bone charm.
Hey now.
You said he's like sweating or something? Like cold sweat type deal?
Not that
Or
much,
just
but
chilled?
just yeah, just that chill down the spine kind of feeling. As you
Okay.
kind of leave the general area of this old, fallen apart camp, the feeling passes as well. And that's the most eventful thing to happen on your 12-hour journey.
That's it.
Damn.
Well, I guess while we're on this 12-hour journey, I'm gonna start carving like a leather, like bracer kind of thing.
I straight up thought you were about to say you're making a 9-tail fox. Or a 9-tail whip, I mean.
Oh no. I'm gonna make something with to go around the bone charm.
Of course. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that as well.
Alright, so we made it 12 hours. We've made it to Rhodes?
Yes, you have.
What was our
Now,
objective here again?
Rhodes is to as Sean put it, go to where a noble who owns a few of the train lines that go up and around, and we're gonna go and quote unquote kindly ask him to borrow one of them. So when you get to Rhodes, seeing Rhodes from the outer limits, you see almost an industrial capital. Like, this looks very similar to, I'd say, Saint Denis from Red Dead 2. It's just, it is the picture of industrial city
Very
in what is
steampunkish?
mainly a very Wild West kind of place.
Would it be like a steampunky, like early steampunky type feel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now I picture it.
Now,
Engine bowl.
there's actually no like fencing or walls to Saint Denis, so getting in is very easy. It's just going into the city limits. However, the roads are so clogged, and the people seem to just walk wherever instead of knowing don't go right into the street, or someone's going to get you with a horse and something like that. So it's not difficult to get through the place, but it's slow going, to say the least. Now, do you guys want to find somewhere to kind of set up your horses, maybe a stable of some kind, or do
I
you
want
want
to.
to
I
just...
want to put this wagon somewhere before I explore in any kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find a place to put the
So,
horses.
Or
I feel like that'd be good.
Investigation, I assume, or does our boy here know a place?
No, you can, especially with the help of Sean, kind of just lazily guiding in what looks to be random directions, but there's some method to his madness. It doesn't take too long for you guys to find what looks to be a very run down kind of just... It's the kind of place that if you had a racehorse, you wouldn't put him there, but if it was just they'll keep him alive, it's the perfect place for you.
Ah, yes, cheap and under the radar. Feels like home.
So it's actually just $1 a horse a day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there is 6 of
That's
us. I
fine.
guess split it.
Yep.
All right.
The wagon, due to the sheer amount of animals you guys have, the wagon is taken in as kind of a part of the payment.
Oh, okay. It doesn't count as just like one more.
Yeah,
horse.
it's like they're not charging extra for the wagon due to all the horses.
Told this there was combat last session. Sorry, I'm talking to the chat. All right, let's proceed. So we put away the horses.
Yeah.
So where's that noble? I'll ask Sean that.
Where's the... Oh, yes, of course. So Sean just kind of looks over to you and just... Oh, well, he's about up north in this part of the city. And no, because right now we're kind of how would I say it? We're kind of in the... Shite, what's the word I'm looking for? We're in the... Yes, yeah, sure, that. But it's... We're looking to go further up north in the city, because that's where all the more rich homes are. So, the thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get up to that neighborhood. And it doesn't matter what house we go into, but we're gonna go into one, because we need to make some money. Well, we don't need to, but money's useful. And then we're gonna find our train friend, and kindly ask him for access to the train that runs up north, because if we can get to that train will run right through the Elven territories, real close to the city we actually have to go to, and, well, Bob's your fucking uncle. It's gonna be easy, isn't it?
Well, if we're in need of money, I do have a way. You could give me $100, and trust me, I'll make that back and more.
We're not gambling.
Well,
I can just steal it.
Why not?
I mean,
can just
The
steal
last
it.
time that you gambled with me, I cleaned you out. I wouldn't trust you that much. with it.
Listen. That was different. My friends, today is a new day.
well,
I'm
you
feeling lucky.
I can
you
just
see,
steal the money.
like, personally, it doesn't matter if we need money or not. I'm just saying, because I don't know if you boys need money. There's no reason to get all fucking up in a tizzy about it, right?
I think I'm pretty
Agreed.
set on money, so I'll just follow whoever needs any backup.
Man, money makes the world go round. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
right.
saying.
It improves my
Uh,
equipment.
It'd be good not to walk around by yourselves, especially not around these parts, or you're actually going to need to go to Doc Holidays.
If
I've
we
been stabbed
must.
here a few too many times.
Ooh, a good old stabbing.
Well, I want to go see these neighborhoods.
Oh, good. I mean, they're in that direction. And it takes him 3 tries for him to point in the correct direction.
Which one?
The last one. The last. Was it the first one? No, the last one. Maybe it was the second one. It was the last. And he just kind of looks at the ground for a second. He's just like, all right, have fun. And he walks away.
Anyone want to do some exploring?
By exploring, do you mean robbing? As I'm in.
Perhaps.
If you all need a hand, I'll come along.
More
The more the merrier.
Oh,
Jinx.
I
Just
want
gonna
to go
cut-
the first direction he pointed.
You're
I'm
gonna
more
go
with
along.
Jared.
I'm just gonna kind of look at Silverback, just kind of in a weird like, what?
I'm gonna
And then keep going.
kind of half growl. Like,
Yeah.
that wasn't cool, and you
Like,
just walk
weird
off.
coincidence. Yeah, we'll go explore to the neighborhoods.
We're going to the last way he pointed
All
because
right.
we don't know which
All
way is which. We're just going.
All right. Okay. That's very fair. So, Rathen,
Yes.
you don't usually. You're not usually treated by your, I would say, patron the same way like a cleric would be.
Not at all. He visits me in
But-
my dreams. Kind of strange.
Sometimes,
I get nervous.
sometimes even creatures like him break patterns. As you feel directed towards somewhere a little bit different. A little bit deeper into the grimier parts of this city.
All right. I'll split off from the group then and go on my merry way. I'll kind of try to sneak off though. I'll stick to the back of the pack, and then I'll go to where my spirit guide is leading me.
Why don't you roll a stealth check then?
We're just using our passive perception.
Yeah. Uh 18.
Alright, anyone with a passive perception that can beat that, you notice. But if not,
Definitely,
He's
I
just
definitely
gone.
can beat that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
13. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Yes, sir.
passives, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
9.
Because I mean, it's not like you're
go.
actively looking for the man. It's just,
No.
yeah.
I guess
So-
we'd probably notice he's gone sometime down the road and we'd just be like, nah,
sometime, but
whatever.
not when you're walking. Yeah. All right. So back with this main group, going towards the last place Shun pointed. He was. You find yourselves walking up to a very odd industrial building. It's kind of tall, but it looks as if somebody took a factory and then made it tall instead of wide.
Took a factory and made it wide.
Yeah, like decided that like, hey, this factory, I like the architecture, but instead of making it take 3 city blocks, let's just make it really fucking tall.
Is there smoke or anything coming from this thing?
No.
Like, there's no. It looks not abandoned but empty.
Oh, it's definitely looks like there's It definitely looks like there's some kind of activity, but mostly up at the upper floors.
What do you think? Talking to Evan, by the way.
Well, this is where we gotta go. This is where we gotta go. I have some rope. If you have any iron or something you can bend, we can kind of grapple up there. But I mean,
What
I'm
is the
fine
second-
walking in and going up.
Yeah, let's just walk in.
All right.
Oh, we're gonna head in.
Well, the front door, when you check the front door to see if it's open, it is locked.
What does the
Are there
second
any
floor look
windows?
like?
Second floor has a few windows, things like
Are
the
they
second floor
open?
has windows that aren't like the pane windows that don't open. Like I said, it's very factory like.
What about above that one? Are they all paned windows?
Yeah,
Yes,
pretty much. It
probably.
looks as though someone purposefully wanted the paned windows that are like that purposefully look foggy, so it's hard to see through
Oh,
them.
you know what? Fuck it. I have a crossbow that I've never used because of my dueling perk. I need to keep my other hand open. Can I tie my rope to the crossbow bolt and shoot it up through the window?
Hold on, 1 second. Actually, does Silverback have thieves' tools?
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. I can just pick
You
the
just
lock.
lockpick through,
Wait a
what?
minute. Wait a minute. I'm a rogue. I can do this. I'm gonna pull out my thieves' tools.
Motherfucker.
I'll kind of stand guard and make sure no one's looking at
So
us.
with a sleight of hand check, that is, and I have proficiency with this with the thieves' tools, so that's like a 17.
Yeah, you are able to open this door with a 17.
I
And when you
totally
open
forget
it,
I found my thieves' tools.
you see through the doorway into what looks like a little like it kind of looks like a barracks. Like not like a military barracks, but more just like there's a bunch of cots. And on each
Perfect.
one of them there are hobgoblins. Well, actually there's a smattering of hobgoblins, normal goblins, and other goblinoids.
Are they
I'll
awake?
kind of look at
No.
Silverback and slowly back away because I'm not a stealthy person.
Yeah. I'm not dealing with this. I'm gonna close the door. And I'm just gonna whisper, sorry to bother you. And close the door.
They're all asleep. That's the
No,
thing.
I'm just saying that's just
As like, yeah,
that's,
as a joke. Yeah.
Silverback.
Alright.
Oh, you know what?
It's like the last thing you would see through the door is like the tip of my Silverback's snout as he whispers this, and then it would just like slip through the door and it would close without a sound.
Okay.
While it's still unlocked because he locked it, he didn't lock it back. I'm gonna. Do I remember what the floor was made out of? If there was any like, if it was stone, brick, or wood, or something like
It
that.
looked like glazed over brick.
Okay. Was there any wood at all?
Just
The
in the
cots?
room in general, yeah. The cots.
Okay. Like a large abundance? Like,
Um,
like at least 1 foot per
no, the place
like
is
3 square
very.
feet. It's
The
more
Yeah,
like
place
like
was
enough
very
to set a
bare bones.
fire.
yeah,
like-
enough to literally.
I
The
know
place
exactly
was-
what you're going for. Yeah.
The place is pretty bare bones. It's just a very large room full of those cots and like footlockers, and they're like metal footlockers.
How far up is the second story? Roughly
Looking
2
through that door-
medium-sized creatures standing on each other's shoulders.
I can jump 30 feet. If you want me to look in a window,
Oh
I
my
can jump
god!
30 feet.
I think roughly
I mean,
enough
yeah,
for us
like,
to
it
access
is about- The second floor would be about like 10, yeah, like 10 feet up.
Okay, yeah.
Do you want me to
Oh,
jump
10
up?
feet. Yeah. Here, you hoist me up, and we'll look through the glass.
You know I can just
I'll use
jump.
my sword to
glass-
do like
The glass is like purposefully how do I say?
opaque.
Oh yes, it's purposely opaque.
I know. So what I was gonna do is one of those like cool spy movie things where they like cut a circle out of the glass and punch it through.
All right, you can definitely attempt that.
I don't
Yeah.
think we should punch it through.
It's a
but
nat one,
that's
shatters the window.
You don't even need a nat 1 to do that, depending on what he tries it with.
I'm using Dex and one of my crossbow bolts. What's it called?
You know, I probably have better luck with my own claws.
The tips, Evan. The tips.
Yeah,
Is
the
that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Well, the arrowhead.
They're
What is
technically
your
bolt tips.
what's your Dex? Like how dexterous?
I have I'm proficient in Dex, so I have a +7 in
Oh, you have
anything Dex.
+7. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a +5 on saving throws, but
So what do I need to roll to cut this window with a claw?
I'll say sleight of hand.
Oh, even better.
yeah,
With
that's
That's a
you
nat-
said claw- Wait,
that's a
did you
nat
say your
20.
claws?
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
was
my
gonna
claws.
use his claw. Yeah.
You know what?
They are
I'll
sharp.
be nice. I'll be nice and take that roll. So you are able to just cut a small hole through and pop it over. Like, it actually does fall out into your hand, so it doesn't make too much noise.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
very
peer
happy with
through.
this.
I'm gonna like look through the little hole and investigate the room.
Looking through, you find what looks to be it almost looks like offices. It's just a lot of like very small desks, even like
Paperwork?
cubicles. But like, you don't see things like paperwork. You see you don't see a lot of paperwork. It's definitely not like,
God
oh,
damn.
this is a normal kind of office.
I want to light it
Instead,
on fire.
you see a few bits of paperwork here and there. You mainly see one of the things that really catch your eye is in the corner of the room, just a fucking weapon, just a weapons closet with a few swords and guns and things of that nature.
Well, how? Okay, the hole is like hand-sized, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just holding.
And the rest of the window is how large?
The rest of the window is about the same size as a medium human being. Like,
Okay. I was
yeah.
gonna say we could is it hinged into the brick, or is it like glued or cemented in?
It's it's mortared in. The frame is mortared in, yeah.
So can I use my alchemist supplies to make like a minor acid to like rub into that mortar?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a. Do you have proficiency? Because then it's not just a straight D20 check.
I can check.
Actually, with alchemist tools, I would
think I
say
do.
it's an intelligence check. Yeah, intelligence check.
Where the hell is my proficiencies? Where would that be under?
Skills would be your proficient. If it's just intelligence, it's your normal stats, bro.
No, he's looking for tool proficiencies.
Yeah.
I think
You have
it would be
proficiency in
under-
alchemist supplies.
I do. Okay,
So
cool.
yeah, intelligent. You can use an intelligence. So it's an intelligence check with proficiency.
Okay.
So you just add another +2 or whatever your proficiency is.
All right,
So
with
21.
21. That's a
with a-
21.
Oh, with 21. Oh yeah, no, that definitely works.
Can I use
You're
that same
definitely
roll, or
able.
should I roll again to make like a mortar for when we try and reseal it? Do you want me to make another roll? Because like if I can prepare it ahead of time,
You would need a different
that's fine.
tool set for that, but you can definitely make
Oh.
an intelligence check to attempt. Especially if you. Well, I'll say you can't do that yet because you definitely need. You need the supplies to do so.
Right. I thought I could just make like a semi glue so that they don't notice unless they look up and it's like, oh shit, that's not mortar. Someone broke through here. Just so that the window's kind of like in the same spot.
I will say,
I did roll a 21.
I will say that first of all, that minor acid is able to kind of burn through the mortar because mortar, unlike certain things, mortar is just one of those things you can kind of use something very weak to get through with a little bit of chipping and brute force. When you kind of pop the frame free from the brick, you find that there's a little outcropping of brick at the edge of the window on like towards the outside, almost as a way to just make sure it doesn't fall outwards. So you will be able to very slowly like lean the window out inwards so you can get in. But
we're gonna have to roll a strength check, aren't we?
No, it's just more like I'm trying to state like you can lean it back where it is and it won't fall out. That's basically what I'm trying to specify.
We can hide our tracks without work. I like this idea. All right,
so I'll apply the acid and kind of wait for it and slowly and carefully push it in and lean it in and go in.
All right.
Any checks or just go?
So no, not for getting in. So when you get in
stealth.
yeah, not for right now. You won't need to roll stealth as of this moment. So yes, you're just kind of in this odd kind of office space with a large amount of desks with a few bits of paperwork here and there.
I'm gonna look through the paperwork.
Okay.
I'm going to the
When-
weapons stash.
when you get to one of the desks and you kind of check the paperwork, you see that there's not a lot of paperwork around, but what you do see is like what look to be like rough drafts of like bounty pages, and they're not because official bounties, the ones that are posted on the local boards that you can find around towns and stuff like that, they have a specific like watermark at the corner of the page. None of these sport that mark, and they have a completely different formatting from the official ones. So whatever these are, they're not official bounties. But there's just all of these like rough drafts of bounties like that, as well as like certain almost like profit reports, but and business expense reports. However, the numbers don't really match up with anything that makes sense.
Okay. Are there multiple copies of all this paperwork?
Not multiple copies of all of it, just a lot of like things of that nature around the place.
Okay.
So
Write these down.
Silverback, you're gonna check the weapons cabinet?
Yes.
All right. Opening it up, you find in the cabinet a great sword, a double barrel shotgun, and like 4 different pistols are just set up in this cabinet.
I'm gonna take the shotgun and the pistols and put them in my bag.
All right.
I think I'm about to steal.
All right. Now, in this room, there is a stairwell down as well as a stairwell up.
Hold on, I'm writing down. So I found a bunch of paperwork with like bounties, like non-finished, not what's the word? Non-professional, or basically, or like
Unofficial.
unofficial. Thank you.
Probably black market bounties.
Yeah. Unofficial bounties with weird numbers. Right?
No, it's
No.
unofficial bounties, and then there's the other like documents of just very odd expense reports.
Weirdly high cost or weirdly high payout?
Weird by cost, like weird by the way of how much money is being spent on certain things. Kind of like how if a company was paying 12 grand for paper clips, that would be kind of fucking weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Corporate sabotage time.
Yeah, it's sabotage.
Can I edit the paperwork?
I mean, you
Is
can.
it like in a specific handwriting? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, yeah, you can try if you'd like. A lot of it is, a lot of it is mainly just handwritten, but you can try if you'd like.
Nah, I'm not gonna bother.
I'm gonna go back to him and be like, I think we should just keep moving.
Yeah. We know that the downstairs is the people, so I guess we head up. I'll roll a stealth check with help of the rogue.
Yeah, for going up the stairs, I am gonna need a stealth check.
That's fine.
Well, that's a 20, not natural, but 20.
All right.
I am a master of expert.
14.
Okay. A 14. Yeah, that should be okay. So you guys can get up the stairs pretty quietly. It's not too hard. It's not like an old house's stairs where every fucking step creaks like a motherfucker. But you get to another office space. It's very similar to the one under, all the way to even the weapons cabinet. However, different to this place is there's 2 flights of stairs that go up. One seems to go up to a raised platform with more of those, and with more of those desks, and then that raised platform has a stairwell to the next floor. But the other stairwell leads up to almost an observation deck, kind of that looks down on both of these platforms of work work areas.
Okay, I'll go to the office and look around again.
I'm gonna
Okay.
follow him for the time being. I'm sensing slavery here. Not as good as before, but a 15.
Oh, another stealth check?
Yes.
Shit, hold on.
If you trip, I'm bolting.
Please. Oh god, 12.
We can't be close enough to the bottom floor unless there's someone nearby.
God,
You
my
said a
stealth is
12.
So awful. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to jump out the building.
So,
I'm
when you
gonna
get to
prepare a dash action.
door of this office, when going up the stairs to the door of this office, you're able to get a quick glimpse of what looks to be probably like some kind of hobgoblin or something, just probably asleep in this chair behind the desk. They don't seem to be moving too much.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm gonna look to Silverback and kind of like motion like a hand, like my finger going across my throat and point at that guy, and then like put my finger up to my lips, like a quiet execution. Just and like try and see if there's any other hobgoblins nearby.
Yeah. So I'll go into the room and I'm gonna attempt this. I was gonna I feel like Silverback was going to draw a symbol on his hand in Thieves' Camp, but then remembered that he's the only one here that speaks it.
That speaks.
So
Yeah.
that he put up a hand and then he stopped and he thought about it and goes, no, and then he's like gives you a thumbs up and he starts moving in.
Okay. Can I assist in the execution?
I'm gonna need stealth checks from both of you.
Oh, okay.
That's 21. The dice has spoken.
Well, let's see if I'm retarded or not. Please. Fuck. It's a 10.
Dear Lord.
So
Why did I-
Silverback gets like through the threshold of the door. And that's when Valorous steps on one of the steps that creaks really fucking loud. And the hobgoblin wakes up with a jump, pulling a pump action shotgun out from between his legs and aiming it right into Silverback's, like right center mass of Silverback, because it's the only door in the room.
I'm so sorry.
I swear to God.
Can I reaction to
Yeah.
shoot?
You're still outside the room.
I'm
You're
gonna
like
take
basically around the corner.
because would this be a surprise round technically?
I'd say this is more of a standoff. So what I do in standoffs is I need a dex check.
Save or check?
Check.
Check.
That's a 19.
please.
He beats you out. He just
What?
racks the shot.
What?
He beat you by 1. Okay.
Oh my god.
He racks the shotgun and aims it directly at your face, and he's just like, business hours are not right now. So what the fuck are you doing?
I got lost.
You know what? This is above my fucking pay grade. You two, turn around. We're going to the top floor.
I'm going to stop by the door and I'll say, lead the way? Question.
You see the stairs. I'm staying back here.
He still doesn't know where I am, right?
No, he
I'm
knows
not in the room.
somebody's there.
How
because
close
you're
is
the
how
one who
close
made
is
the
he
noise.
to me?
From his chair and you from the doorway, you're about like 25 feet away.
All right. I'm going to use a cunning action. And
Oh,
I'm going
God.
to disengage. And I'm going down the stairs.
The door frame next to your head explodes when you run past it.
That
It's
was
like,
a part of the
"God
plan.
fucking damn it!" And he
And as
gets
I
up.
run by Valorous, I'm going to grab him by the shoulder and I'm dragging him down the staircase.
All right,
I was
Valorous,
gonna
do you
sneak
look
attack
back?
him.
Do you look back into the office as this
No,
happens?
I'm not looking. I'm going.
What about Valorous?
I'll kind of, since he grabbed me by the shoulder and pulled me, I'll kind of like jump backwards down the steps, and since he still has hold of me, like kind of look into the room as I'm flying away, like getting
Yeah,
yoinked.
I'll say you're able to see this. You see this hobgoblin grab like a red crystal off his desk. He crushes it, and all of the lanterns and electrical lights in this place glow a deep blood red.
Oh fuck!
That's why I said run.
The sound of a bell starts ringing.
All right, I'll make a dash action and get to the fuck
Window.
Okay, I'll get to that window that we have, and I'll let Silverback go out first.
Oh, I'm just jumping. It's a straight jump.
Yeah. Oh
like
yeah, no,
full
I know.
on like
I know.
long jump.
Yeah.
As because you have
I'm-
to wait for Silverback to go through first. You catch
but-
a quick glimpse of this before you jump as well.
No, while I wait, I'm gonna pull out my tinderbox, pile all of the paperwork that I can, and strike it and then dash.
All right. While lighting this, you hear the stomping of boots up the stairs, and you just hear the lever of a rifle being pumped,
Load it. Yeah.
and then just a very deep voice saying, "Don't fuck with this." Why? Shit! I fucked it up. Why did I fuck it up? Damn it!
Retry. It's okay.
Take two.
Yeah.
And action.
But you just hear the deep voice saying, "Just who has the balls to fuck with the Reacher gang?" Before you hop out the window.
And I'm long jumping and upon hitting the ground, I'm around a corner, I'm gone. Cause I'm talking
I'm
straight
gonna
dash.
immediately just follow suit.
All right. Now running down some alleyways, before turning the corner, you do see the door that was opened bust open with like a few different goblins and hobgoblins rushing out, all with pistols and shotguns and rifles, all looking up and down the street as the sound of this almost like fire bell keeps going off, and the red lights tint the windows of this entire building a blood red.
Do they
Is it
see us as we
nighttime
get
or
around
is
the
it
corner?
daytime?
No.
Is it nighttime or daytime?
It is broad daylight.
So they didn't see us, it's broad daylight, I'm going down an
Okay,
alleyway. I'm gonna keep running.
I'm gonna run with him, and I'm gonna tell to him like we should invest in a hood and maybe a mask.
By the way, you don't really keep up with me. My speed is 35, so I'm a couple of paces ahead of you.
Oh,
So now Rathen.
well, actually, I use my formula, and I get 10 more feet to my speed. I run faster than it now. I'm not
Okay,
doing that.
so Rathen,
Yes.
when these two decided to break into the building, you find yourself in front of a very best way to describe it, it's a pretty shitty tavern.
Nice.
It's called the Loyal Bow Tavern.
Bo is in BOW?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
And when you walk in, you see one of the people at the bar you recognize. It's a man whose face is plastered on that one piece of paper that you have in your pocket. Your very special little bounty poster.
Ooh. All right, so I walk in, I see him.
Yeah.
Okay, what's he doing?
He's just drinking. He's just enjoying
chilling.
some whiskey.
And Cedar Rapids.
Is he like at the bar? At the bar? Like
Yes,
standing
he's
there?
he's like sitting at the bar. Yes.
All right, and is there space beside him?
Yes, there is. Yes, I would say
I'll
that.
walk up and I'll order a drink. Give me a
Sure.
whiskey on the rocks.
Here. And the bartender just real quick pours one out for you.
I'll look to him and I'll say, cheers. I'll look to the whole bar. I'll say, cheers. And that'll be it. And I'll sit down. I'll drink.
You just get a few dirty looks of those who want a quiet afternoon. Somebody says "fuck off," and you're having yourself a drink.
I'll look to the guy to my right. I'll look at him. I'll say, "You're not gonna ask what I'm cheersing to?"
Yeah, it's better mind your own business around these parts, brother.
It's a shame. You would have liked what I had to say. Well, I'll tell you anyway. You see, I've got a little bit of a, I guess you could call it a bounty. I don't know, but man, I've been trying to find this guy, and I just think today might be my lucky day. I think finally I will find him and bring him in, kill him. I haven't exactly decided yet. Probably gonna kill him. Yeah, probably gonna kill him.
Rathen, due to both your passive insight and passive perception, you see, as soon as you say the word bounty, half the people in the tavern, like, uncomfortably shift.
Okay. How wide is this tavern, by the way? Asking for a friend.
I'd say the main drinking floor would be about from when you walk in left to right about I'd say about 50 feet, and
80.
forward to back about 70.
Cool. Okay, let me okay, can I do like a what would I need? Like a medicine check maybe to see. This is kind of weirdly breaking meta, but to see how much like health he has, what like level of like how healthy he is, I guess. Check for any like injuries or anything like that.
I'd say you can make a perception check to see if he's injured.
Okay. 7. Cool. Well, you know what? I'm just
I don't know. He's not bloody.
cool. Okay. Well, as soon as I finish what I'm saying, I am gonna. So my bounty, I can kill him, right?
Yeah,
I-
you're supposed to kill him.
That's
Like,
what I thought. Okay,
what
cool.
what the specifics were about him owing your patron his soul.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. All right.
Do you deliver the soul to him?
Can I get advantage if I quick draw on his ass and aim for his head?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All
sleight
right.
of hand for the quick draw.
Okay. Oh, I've got a +5 to that. Oh, 24.
Go ahead and it's just roll to hit, right? You're just
Yeah.
shooting them, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Roll
point
to hit with
fucking blank.
advantage. Yeah. Roll to
Alright,
hit with
cool.
advantage.
Oh wait, roll 2 hits. Sorry.
Yeah.
First one is a 14. Second one is a 13. So 14 to hit.
With modifiers?
Yeah, with modifiers.
Okay. I just wanted to double check. I forget who it was, but somebody keeps forgetting to use mods. Yeah, but that does hit. So go ahead and roll damage as you just shoot this guy point blank in the face.
really want to use my. No, I
And,
might have to save that.
Actually, yeah, when you roll damage, roll an extra damage die because this is point blank in the face.
Cool. The first one's a 5, and then another d6. Oh, so 10 damage total.
Okay. You pull your revolver and just
Oh.
kind of plant the barrel right against like his cheekbone. And after just the roar of the bullet and just the firing right into his face, you kind of blast a fair amount of like the top right side of his jaw away, and he spins off of the chair, slamming into the ground. Somehow he's still alive, and he's very, very badly trying to reach for his gun while holding his face in one of his hands.
Okay, is that all that happens?
Yeah.
Okay, does he reach for the gun by the time I get my next attack phase?
No, not at all. He wasn't
Okay.
even expecting someone to shoot him the first time.
Yeah, I'll put a what? How is the bar reacted to this?
I mean, other than shock, other than like the surprise,
Yeah.
not much. Like the bartender's looking at this like it's another Tuesday, and
Cool.
everyone else is kind of just sinking back a little bit.
Okay, can I roll like do I have to like roll perception to see if anyone else has drawn a gun? Can I use that as like a bonus action?
You
Or
don't need
do
to.
I even have to? Okay.
No, you don't need to.
All right, I'll put another fucking bullet in his brain.
All right.
All right, roll the hit. Ooh, 15.
It's with advantage again, so because now he's prone too.
2 15s.
Oh my god.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
8.
I mean, when you're done with your business, the bartender just kind of looks at you and is just like, "We don't have a corpse service, so get rid of your own mess."
Okay, I'll oh, is my whiskey done? I assume my whiskey's probably done because I just chugged it. I'll ask
Sure,
the
yeah.
bartender for one more round, and I'll pick it up and I'll look to everyone and I say, "Now, is anybody else not gonna ask what I'm cheersing to?"
They all just kind of sit back, and one of them's just like, "So what are you cheersing to?"
The bounty I just killed, and I'll down the whiskey, put it down, grab the body, and walk out of the bar.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what very soon created the legend of the crazy bastard of loyal bows.
Heck yeah! I'll also try to loot the guy's gun off him if I could. I like pick up everything. What does he have? Should I roll to loot?
No, you don't need to roll for it. You know, because I know somebody made reference this quote. You know the Metal Gear Solid quote of like I forget the exact words, but Ocelot said it in
The engravings are nice and all, but they provide no tactical advantage whatsoever.
Yeah, that's it. This gun screams that. It is just the most gaudy gold and silver piece of shit you've ever seen, because when you look down the barrel, and well, you're not looking down the barrel on the business end, obviously, but when you check the barrel and shit, you're surprised it can even fire. All right.
Yeah, well, I'll keep it. What are the stats on it?
You got Liberace's revolver.
It's legit just a normal revolver, dude.
Okay, but it's like kind of golded out. It's
It's
grilled out.
It's a pimp gun. It's a
Cool.
pimp gun, dude.
Does he have anything else on him, like money or anything like that?
Yeah, he has about $17
Cool.
and a very just a flask. Nothing real special about it, but it's just a
Take that
flask.
flask too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now,
Two doubloons.
where is Two Gun in all of this shit?
Brice.
Brice, you're two gone.
Sorry, say that again.
Where's
are
Two
you?
Gun? Because you weren't with Silverback and
I
Valorous
went
when
with
they
I went with Aloran. I went with Jared.
Aloran. Where did you go?
I went towards the first place. Sean
The
pointed
first
to.
direction. The first direction that Sean points, you find yourselves actually at like the edge of the rich neighborhood.
Hey,
Oh,
the plot
boy.
area.
Look at
Nice.
that.
I'm about to steal. Yes,
We're about to
sir.
get caught.
Nah, nah.
Where's the richest house at?
Did they really
So-
find the neighborhood?
Yeah. In this area, it's kind of like everything is built on this kind of like leading up to this one hill. And at this hill, at the top of it, is a very old looking manor. Now, you don't know which place you're supposed to go to. Sean didn't specify for some fucking reason. But that manor at the top of the hill, I mean, obviously that's the richest looking place. I mean, it looks haunted as fuck, but it's the richest looking place.
Looks haunted as fuck. That's not a good sign, but okay.
That's fine. I've dealt
mean-
with worse.
Should we start with the big one or?
Might as well. Go big or go home, right?
You're goddamn right.
Yes, sir. Or what are the entrances looking like? Windows, doors,
So
cellars.
it's a very large so let's see. So first of all, there's the large oak double doors. Then there are just a lot of windows that are close to ground level. You don't see anything like a cellar as of yet, because I'm just assuming you haven't circled the entire house.
Well, let's look around back, see if there's a cellar or anything like that.
Circling the house, you're able to find like back doors and things like that, and what looks to be a cellar door, but also do you like when you find the cellar door, do you just open it? Yeah.
Sure.
Opening it, you find that this like the stairwell is just full of packed dirt.
Huh. All right. Well, Jared, what do you think?
I mean, what's packed dirt?
It's
Like, does
it's
that mean we
dirt.
can still go down or?
It's
No.
dirt. It's a lot. It's just
It's been filled in.
This whole stairwell is just filled with dirt.
Oh.
Start digging, boy.
I guess we go back up, like, to a different area.
Sounds great. Sounds good to me.
So as Silverback and Valorous keep running, you guys also accident yourselves to the rich part of the neighborhood when you run from one of the few towers in the city.
Cool. I'm gonna check behind me to make sure we're not being followed. After I hide somewhere.
Let me
so I
make a
can check.
roll. The only thing you see that is of any worth mentioning is like somebody's getting stabbed by a knoll. It's just
I'm not fucking with that.
yeah.
Hey, Noel does as Noel does. I don't fuck with that. All right. Well, I'm gonna turn to Valorous and say, I guess now that we're not being followed, which house you want to go look at?
I'd like to go to the tailor, get a hood, change up my attire, just so that those hobgoblins don't, find us.
You have a point. Let's go do that and we'll come back.
All right. I'll ask
what-
him if he knows where anyone else went.
Me?
Yeah.
Not a clue. We all went in other directions.
So
Kenny just woke up. I'm guessing he napped.
Clearly.
so-
So we're going to a tailor, or we're going to try to find one.
okay. Now Rathen, where would you be going next after your little detour?
Well, I'm gonna hide the body in an alley, and then I'm gonna try to find more shit on my list.
All right, this should be easy around these parts. Okay, so back to Aloran and Tugon. So, I mean, you could just go to the back door, the front door, bust a window open. You know how it is.
They're
Do you
going
have
to
any
put the
thieves'
neighborhood
tools?
on high alert.
Oh, Lauren, do you have any thieves' tools by chance?
Well, are there windows on like anywhere?
Yeah, there's
Like
windows on
ground
the
level?
ground floor, on the ground level. Yes.
Are they see-through?
The windows are, but there's drapes and stuff like that in the way.
Is there? I want to search for anywhere where I can see inside.
You can get very small peeks into the house between some of the drapes, and you're able to kind of look in and see a very dusty old place. Kind of think a very Victorian era home.
Oh god, they did find a haunted house.
Okay, small enough cracks that I can misty step inside.
This man found a fucking teleport.
I gotta. I'm checking the rules for Misty Step right now because I don't know if you're.
It
I
just
never
says
heard of that
not
spell.
able to
unoccupied space I can see.
just an unoccupied space you can see, not
See, it
anything
says-
about going through solid mediums.
Nope, it just says briefly surrounded by a silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Let's go,
And
Jared.
teleportation.
Yes,
It
sir.
is a teleportation. I'm looking at it right now. It is teleportation. Which means as long as he can see the spot, he can go there. Tis the rules. I don't make them.
I don't make
Well-
him. I just follow him.
Yeah.
You are able to teleport into the house.
And then there's an organ that plays. Why did it go from like an actual like Dracula house to like
The Western style. I
yeah
don't
to
know.
Western?
I don't know. I was like, oh, what's the second part of that? Oh well.
Just gonna go with what I know.
So, ba-da-da-da-da-da.
No, I gotta
No, I
find-
can't. My mic's
Sorry.
not gonna pick it up. Damn it.
I gotta. I need like 1 second to find my nightmares folder.
What? Oh, that's not my
Nothing.
problem.
Nightmare folder.
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
So, Aloran, you're now inside this house.
By yourself.
Yes.
Good luck.
Looking around, yeah, it looks like very old, dusty, Victorian style kind of place. You do see like things that would be valuable, things like little statuettes and what look to just be I don't want to say knickknacks, more like just things someone would have around the house for decoration.
Knickknacks, but for the upper class.
Yeah. It's like the normal decorations, except usually lined with gold for some reason. You know, that gaudy shit. And while covered in dust is there. There's a few nice paintings, things of that nature, all around this, basically, you've teleported yourself into a study.
All right.
Man, I stole a few guns, and this man's about to hit the fucking jackpot.
I guess is it like there's like one door leading in and out, right? That kind of study.
Yes.
Okay. I will leave the room.
All I'm saying is, if you're poor, they call them knickknacks. If you're rich, they're collectibles.
Facts.
Hello?
I guess I'm gonna go back around the front and guard the front door in case somebody decides to come.
All right.
Uh,
So
that's-
Sorry if I found
Where-
it sounded really distant saying facts. I was getting a
where
snack.
is Olerin gonna go? Olerin.
I am trying to find whatever the closest like front door or back door.
Okay. You just going out the door of the study, you find yourself in a hallway that connects to kind of the entryway of the house. So you are able to easily get to the front door.
I'm waiting
Perfect.
for that, however, to drop like an anvil.
So I guess I'm gonna go look at the front door.
You're gonna look at the front door.
Yeah, see what kind of lock it is.
It's a very nice front door.
You're on the inside. You can unlock it.
That's why I'm looking at it.
See, you see what you could consider it a lock. However, it's what's a good way to describe this? You know when the predator rips someone's head off and the spine comes out?
Sorry, what? how does this
Sure.
how's this?
Are you
Go to a
saying
lock.
this lock looks like a spine?
Somebody took
The lock.
that, but tied the spinal cord in the same way they would use a chain to keep the handles closed together. As you see an old rotting head hanging off the end of this impromptu chain made by the spinal cord.
Just canonically, Predator exists in this world. Not the actual Predator, just the movie.
I thought you were doing the Jurassic Park theme for a second.
No, it's the scary Dracula theme.
Oh my god, Brice actually got it right, but none of us could do it.
I got
Yeah.
it right earlier. That was exactly what I saw.
Oh, you got the first part, not the second part.
No, the
So
that's what.
Anyways,
song.
that this is what you see as kind of the locking mechanism of this door. Just an actual human head and spine being used like a chain.
Well, that's definitely not cursed or anything. I'm just gonna I got a crowbar. I'm gonna smash it with the crowbar.
Gonna boop its nose and walk away.
Jared's like, ew, gross. Wow.
When you crack the when you sever the spinal cord of this leftover of a corpse, it just drops to the ground and the front doors kind of slowly like creak open a little
That's
bit
not
before
creepy at all.
stopping. It's not
I'm
like
gonna
they
peek
open all the
inside.
way.
I'm
You
gonna
see
peek inside.
you see Olorin standing in front of you with a crowbar.
I'm gonna look at the ground at the spine and the skull and be like, "That looks cursed."
So you wanna steal?
Yeah, I guess I do.
They're gonna die. So let me see what just happened. We've had one success so far. One person has gotten exactly what they wanted. The other two are probably now wanted by a gang. And now we're about to get a curse put on the group by two other. Okay, I understand.
I'm
What's
just
going
too
on
good,
here.
bitches. I'm sorry.
Your god looked out for you. I don't have a god.
I'll be real. I was waiting on that whole tavern to turn on my ass. I was ready
I was
for
expecting it.
it.
All right, let's continue with this cursed robbery.
So like, are there any like what does it look like from where we're standing? Doors, hallways, stair.
Oh shit! Oh, there I am. Okay, my mic died while you guys were doing that. Okay, so when in there you find this slightly kind of grand entry room, and it's just yeah, it's not like too it's not what you it's not surprising. You were expecting something gaudy, you were expecting something grand, and that's kind of what you're getting here. It looks like this place used to be painted and plastered with deep purples and velvet reds, but now everything's just faded. And other than the head, there's not much drawing too much attention, other than the things like the paintings and small busts and statuettes that are strewn about in a way to kind of decorate the place. The more you look at it, the more these items all around kind of make it feel as though this place is cluttering a little bit.
I say to Lauren, I'm sure that there's another entrance into that cellar
God, it's
from
a
the
fucking
inside of the
tomb.
house.
It's a fucking tomb, I
Probably.
bet.
I want to go back in the study and look for stuff.
Make an
Let's do it.
investigation check.
Can't find the study. It was never there.
Both of us?
Well, if you're both going to check the study, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
14.
Dang, you don't say it like that. 19.
Okay. You find within some of the bookshelves of the study, one of these books don't look right.
It's on hinges.
I'm gonna pull it.
The bookshelf slowly slides open,
Shit.
showing a stairwell downwards.
I'm gonna summon a lich or something.
Huh.
I offer Lyran a cigarette and I say, do we really want to go down there?
He doesn't have lungs.
And
I'll take it and walk down the stairs.
He doesn't even smoke it. He just walks.
Okay.
I'm
So-
following him.
Aloran, when you get to the bottom of these stairs, you find yourself in the cellar. It's very dark, it's very musty, and it looks as though somebody had not finished its building. Because other than wooden supports, it's a lot of just exposed dirt and stone walls. The floor itself is just straight up dirt. And on the other end of the cellar is something. I'm actually going to put a picture of it in the party chat.
Oh, Pog, visual
It,
aid.
it's- It's this odd skeletal creature bearing
Darkest dungeon.
Darkest dungeon. baby.
Bearing, well,
Pain
yeah.
simulator.
and it kind of
Oh my
lounges
God.
back into this large throne, kind of. It looks as though the throne itself looks as though it was just purchased from some museum, but this thing lounges in it with its blue flaming skull within the metal cage, and it just, with its empty sockets, it just stares at you. Now, Rathen, when you're walking down the road, you're
The jump was so good. All right, keep going. Sorry.
you how do I say? You know what? Actually, let me check your. Oh yeah, you definitely notice. You feel someone's eyes on the back of your neck.
Okay. I'll turn around and quick draw my revolver.
Standing behind you is a fairly I'd say distinguished looking woman, but kind of you know what, here. She's very similar to Sadie Adler from from Red Dead 2. As she stands with this like very clean yellow stained kind of leather coat and like dude rancher's pants, things of that nature. And while she has no weapons drawn, she is very much strapped with a rapier on her hip, as well as a bolt action on her back, and two revolvers inside shoulder holsters. And she just kind of looks at you, hands on her hips, and she just says, "Well, shit."
It's her.
I've always been wondering about what one of you boys looked like. Little jumpy,
Well-
ain't you?
Well, on the looks, handsome as it gets. On the jumpiness, ma'am. I just finished a bounty and, can't ever be too careful.
Well, in a loyal bow, anyone going around toting a gun, they just get a little bit quiet. That ain't a place of street toughs. It's for the boys who always feeling sorry about themselves. That's why it's a great place to find your marks.
Huh. Makes sense why you died with such, cowardice. Anyway, who might you be? I'll put my revolver back in its holster.
Oh, well, I guess I could just be straightforward with you. The name's Mary Adler. Well, supposedly, I'm going to be hired to hunt you and your little friends down.
Ooh, hunt
Oh.
us.
Oh,
Now you
fuck.
are speaking my language. What's a pretty little lady like you doing hunting?
Well,
couple gentlemen like us.
well, I mean, the specifics we're talking about, you gotta hunt that little Irish boy down and kill all his friends, but, well, I guess killing all his friends is always in the itinerary with my employers.
Whoa.
But,
Before you go any further, we are not friends of that little Irish man. Now we
Damn, I'm
were
not there
sent
to
on a
defend
mission.
myself.
No, hold up. They were sent on a mission. I just tagged along because I knew there'd be violence. But what is it your boss wants with the little Irish fella?
well, that little Irish prick, he's trying to, he has stolen from my employer a few too many times. And, at this point, there's just a standing warrant on his pretty little face. And it would have been so easy just to pop you in the back of the head, but I thought I ain't being paid yet, so I might as well say hi to the boys who are going to be slinging some lead at me. You know how it is.
Oh, easy, ma'am. I don't know about easy, but you could think that. How much is your little boss of yours paying you anyway? I'd be in for a pretty penny.
Oh,
He's about to betray the party.
I'm real sorry, hot stuff,
Money.
but when it comes to my employer, he's always only looking for well, I don't really agree with how he puts it, but he's always looking for them pure and loyal. Now, I'm not a big fan of why he has to say pure about it, but I don't question it as long as there's a little bit of cash.
Well, I can assure you the only thing I'm loyal to is cold, hard cash. But it's not sounded like me and your boss would get along, so shame. Well, I have to be on my way, but guess I look forward to you hunting us.
It's
Unless
nice
you'd like to
meeting you
tag
there,
along.
boy. I gotta get some shopping done. Feel
Oof.
like I'm gonna need a few extra bullets for that tin can of your that's walking around with y'all.
A woman has the shop. Well, I look forward to us meeting again.
Hey, next time we meet, why don't you tell me what you want on your grave? Have a nice
Ooh.
day. And she
How
just
about-
walks off.
Women never stay for long.
Why does this feel like a Broadway play?
Woman moment.
Women.
Women.
So, sorry, go ahead.
No, because I was about to switch to the other one, so
I was just gonna
finish up.
say, did I ever get the materials that I was gonna get?
Yeah, I'd say that interaction was afterwards. So just
Okay.
drop I'd say like for 7 grand. No, 3 grand, 3 grams, $5 for the rest,
Cool.
because that stuff's a little bit harder to find.
Every time you say gram, I think of grand. I think you're telling him to spend 3 grand.
So, Silverback and Valorous.
Yeah.
It takes you a little while to find a tailor's, but on your way there, you do with a little bit of I'd say a little bit of caution. Sorry, a little bit of caution. Have to walk past one or two patrols of hobgoblins. They don't seem to recognize you when you go past them, but I mean, yeah.
Did that one technically see my face if I'm wearing a hood all the time, or did he just see
It's-
the hood?
Kind of the thing of like only one of them fully saw one of you, and it's not like one of them can go through the entire place.
Yeah. I mean, like, do they have like a positive idea on me, or is it like an idea of what I would look like?
I don't.
Like one of those police sketches. Where
I
they're
don't
not in a
think.
chair.
I don't think
like,
you'd be able to figure that out. I don't think you'd be able to know that as of yet.
okay.
Yeah.
So that I'd be paranoid then. So Silverbacks can be super paranoid that they know his face.
All right. Now,
That's the
getting to the
reason I
tailors
asked,
isn't getting to the tailors isn't too difficult, other than having to kind of inch your way through a few streets because of those what looks to be normal patrols, at least, which is better than nothing. And in the tailor, you find just somebody standing behind a little counter. It looks more like a clothing shop than anything else. And then he just kind of looks over at the two of you, just like, "Oh, hi. This is you actually need clothes? Like,
I'm just looking for something to keep the sun off my skin.
that's fair. Sorry, we don't usually get customers. This is kind of weird."
What do you mean
I'm
don't
just
get
looking.
customers?
Well, I mean, like, yeah, we have inventory, but like the we're not supposed to get customers. Rileys say that like we're just here so they can move their shit through. You're with the Rileys, right? That's the only reason you'd be able to come in here.
I'm gonna look at my friend. that
I
I've
will
forgotten.
nod and say, "Yeah, we're a little new, but we have some buds in that part."
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Get something cheap, I guess. That's weird.
I'll just
Like,
ask to see if they have any like hoods that
I
are
just need a new cloak.
detachable, like
Yeah.
to my hide armor. Or I
Yeah,
can,
I
like,
mean, we
kinda,
got
like-
some of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
I
mean,
can
they're,
like
in the,
attach it, or I can like take it off.
they're like in the back corner, I'm pretty sure, and like you can probably tie them to like pauldron bits. I mean, it's not too
I'll ask
crazy.
them, "Thanks for the assistance," and I'll walk over there.
Oh, okay.
I just
Cool.
want a different cloak.
Yeah. I mean, we got a few different colors. They had to make this place look like a clothing store after all, so.
So I'm gonna be in pursuit of something like a dark greenish gray, kind of like. No, it wouldn't be that. It'd be more of a desert color, kind of like a dark like sand brown type deal.
Custom item time.
You're able to find a very basic palette brown, and that's about it.
I'm gonna
Cool.
ask. I'm gonna try and find one that kind of matches like the brick, like the steampunk-esque color scheme. So like a grayish, muddy type of cloak where I could blend in a little bit better if I'm like in the alleyways and shit like that.
You could either, because it's all just base colors.
Yeah.
It's nothing very specific, like blended colors. So you could either get like a brick red or a black or maybe even a bronze.
I'll just go with a black.
All right.
Cloak. Black
All right.
hooded cloak. Not black cloak. Okay, cool. Okay. How
Okay.
much was it? I'll just like bring it up to him, I guess. Be like,
He just kind of looks
seems
at you,
pretty good.
like still slightly confused. He's just like, yeah, you know what? Just it kind of looks at the register. And he's like, you know what? Just I don't know. Just go, I guess.
I'll drop him the gold for his time. I'll be like, this one's just for you. And I'll just like walk out.
Literally just here to take $1.
bye. Yeah, weird. Okay. Now, Jared, do you speak deep speech?
No.
Dugan?
No.
Okay.
Wait. I speak.
Yeah, you don't speak any of the languages
Yeah,
needed.
no.
He speaks
Um,
bitch.
I speak
What was that gang?
Celestial,
Sorry.
Celestial, Common, and Ignan. The
What was that
Rileys.
gang? No,
Rileys.
the Rileys gang.
So,
Jesus, Evan, take notes.
I was like,
Riley's.
Ruining my immersion. Holy shit. Come
this skeletal creature in this golden throne says something in just an alien dialect. And then it slowly rises up, floating above the ground. And more heads with spines kind of trailing from their decapitated necks float out from the dirt of the floor. I'll give you the choice of running or rolling initiative.
holy shit.
Wow.
Well, we're about to lose two party members.
Yeah.
Because I know both of these idiots, and they're both gonna stay and fight.
Yeah, good luck with those bullets, by the way.
The creator ain't make no bitch.
Yeah. Maliki will guide me.
19.
Yeah, good luck with that shit.
Oh my god, their initiative roll.
The podcast is about to lose two players.
17.
Yeah.
The good old 1-7.
I guess we're gonna say Kenny's character got sick on the ride and is resting.
Yeah.
So I will ask Silverback, Valrus, and Rathen, where would you guys be heading next?
To the place where they are. In the
Yeah, we
direction
were
that
gonna head back to
Sean
the
pointed.
thing, and while we were heading there, I was going to be chiseling at a deer skull that I had in my bag.
Okay, well, when you guys get to the richer part of the neighborhood, first of all, Rathen, on your way to where you think it is, you run into Sean and Faye,
Okay.
who just very wordlessly take you to that place. You guys run into each other.
Nice.
And Sean looks kind of fucking scared when he looks up the hill. Because at first he points at like one of the houses that are like, it's kind of nondescript, but they're all just so gaudy, they all may as well be the same fucking place. And then he sees the one at the front, at the top of the hill. He's just like,
With the door
Jesus, somebody went into the fucking Death Ritter house.
Sorry, say that again?
So, you say
slow-
death murder?
Death Ritter.
Ritter. As an FYI, the reason I was chiseling at that skull, I'm trying to make a mask. If you need a check for that of any kind.
No. Not if you take a 20, which is basically just taking an excruciating amount of time to do it well.
I'm taking my time while we were walking.
Okay. So Sean just kind of looks up at that. He's just like, we better fucking hope none of our posse members decided to go up there.
I bet the tin can's in there.
Yeah, we might as well just have a look, just in case.
If anyone we know is up there, we're gonna want to get there quick.
Well, no time like the present.
I'll lead the way, and I'm gonna run.
So okay, so I'm gonna just. So what this means now for Aloran and Two Gun is now instead of having to deal with this by yourselves, I'm gonna roll a dice, and that's gonna tell us how many rounds it takes for everyone else to get there.
Better hope it's a 1.
Okay.
20 rounds later.
Natural 20. They never get there. You're dead.
Nat 20, so it's a crit,
So-
so it doubles. So 40 rounds
Lauren,
later.
It is actually your turn first, which is probably fortunate. Yeah, maybe, probably, hopefully.
Who's
While I'm on the way, I'm gonna de-equip my crossbow. Sorry. Let's put it in my pack.
I'm putting on the mask that I made.
Yeah, you are.
It's a deer skull.
Okay, so Aloran, yes, it is your turn first.
yes. I think I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him. And that's a bonus action, so does it I don't
Do you still have a main action, don't you?
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
like
this
an
is a bonus
attack action.
okay, it does go on him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no save for it, right?
No.
Yeah, no, you cast Hunter's Mark on him. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna hit him with the good old Eldritch Blast.
Oh god, dude, this is
Ye old blast.
That's an 11.
That does not hit. You kind of just watch this thing as the blue flame around its skull kind of grows and just consumes the energy of your Eldritch Blast.
That's awkward.
well.
It is now to 2-gun.
Just
Oh.
Eldritch Blast is a Western. Oh, I'm sorry. Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast. Fuck, dude.
This is even worse than when you launched that axe on that one guard's shoulder.
This is left to
This
you.
is so awful.
I think I know what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna run.
So I'm going to. How far away from it am I?
About 40 feet.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to it and use flurry of blows.
Okay.
Twice by spending a key point.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
17. 13.
The first lands.
Okay. 1d4 plus 2. Where's my d4? 4, so 6.
6 damage.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
For my bonus action, but I'm going to ready patient defense. Which I can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action.
All right.
Or as a reaction.
Okay. So this creature just raises its hands in kind of a praising motion, kind of like the Solaris raising of hands. Let's see here. Yeah. When it does, the some of these heads fully kind of raise, even the eyes like opening with this ghostly white light shining out of them. Let's see here. I need to see what kinds they are. As 3 of them kind of fully raise out of the dirt, just floating there.
You know, Jared, I'm scared.
We'll be fine.
Help is on the way. I hope. Oh dear lord.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
this is gonna get interesting.
We're gonna find 2 corpses.
Well, probably not.
I
I
didn't
love how
come here
our
to die.
third healer is not here.
I didn't come here to die to a floating skull.
Dies to a floating skull.
Let's see here.
What are you
Oh,
gonna do?
okay.
Stab me? Quote from a man that's been stabbed.
So the first that you see is what looks to be the rotting skull of a holy woman. Probably some kind of nun or something.
That's cute.
Oh, okay. And its eyes just flash slightly. Oh god damn it, I gotta find this is why I don't like using creatures that cast spells. I have to find their fucking
Bells.
I have to find all the spells.
This is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's annoying because it drags combat on for a lot longer than it should.
Now a note from our sponsors. Wait, we don't have any. Shit.
And now to commercial break.
Use code C.O.N C.O.N at checkout for 20% off.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I wish that was the case.
You saw a slight bit of damage, like after you punched this skeletal creature, but like after this floating head kind of as its mouth lolls open and dirt falls out of its rotting, like off of its rotting tongue, and a pale white light kind of shines from the back of its throat. You see this thing, like you hear like bones and flesh that was crushed and cracked under your initial attack reforming.
Who thought it was a good idea to punch this thing?
Look, man, okay, look, I'm a monk. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Monks only know one thing: punch hard.
Here we are. Then one of the other heads, it looks just very nondescript human head, gains what looks to be a spectral body of pale blue light. And it wields a short sword, which it promptly tries to stab Two Gun Black with.
Bye, Brice. Real shame Brice died.
So she actually is unable to break through your armor class. So
Oh, let's go.
lucky you. Okay, that's that. Tyler.
What? Oh yeah,
Top
I'm the
or bottom?
fastest. Ooh, I'm always on top.
Uh,
Oh. Oh no.
Bad taste.
I made a terrible choice. I should have chose the bottom this time. Damn it.
Even worse with this dice roll.
Oh, fuck.
So wait, are we all in this combat with them? What was the deal?
I ran in
Or-
first because I'm faster. Because I
Okay.
speed.
That's what I thought.
Oh no, I was just asking you for the roll.
Oh, I'm
you guys
sorry.
aren't there yet.
I screwed you guys. I'm sorry.
So that's back to the top of initiative, and that is to another one of these floating heads, which
I have a
Which-
question. Sorry.
Oh yes, go ahead.
Can I use one of my valor points to get us there faster, or is it going to be like next turn?
Fuck was that?
I'll let you spend one to draw some cards,
Okay.
and if the cards look good,
I'm gonna go.
You may get to where you may get to the first obstacle a lot faster, so you can deal with it.
Excuse me.
Part of the card.
Obstacle. Did you
All
say
right.
obstacle?
I removed 1 point. I will press the nut button and spend 1.
Wait, I got you. You ready for this?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the Valor button.
You see, as you kind of run, I don't really know what would be going through Valrus's head, but as he kind of just pushes on, being able to speed past everyone else, you just kind of hear deep in your mind, looks like the cards were in your favor. And you get to the kind of the opening, the main entryway of this place. You see there's a door to what looks to be a study open. None of the other doors within this hallway are open, so most likely whoever's in there went through there.
I will
However,
go in.
you just see a study. No other doors, no other ways through.
It seems to be empty. Every character's worst fear.
And then Valorous just goes, "Well, that's crazy," and walks the fuck out.
It's like, damn. All right, no one else is
So
here then.
would he be actually outrunning me, or would he be like in
Yeah,
pace with me?
he would have actually outrun you. So he would have gotten there first. Now,
get clapped on.
that
stupid
would still do this, but not. Now the thing is,
He somehow missed the tripwire, but I'm gonna hit the tripwire.
Yeah, my strides were evenly placed. Yours was not.
There we go. Oh yeah, Two Gun has a high enough passive perception. You hear before you hear the stomping of footsteps up the stairs, you hear the bookshelf kind of swing closed behind you too.
Would I be able to hear that from like near the door if I'm running in as this happens?
No, because you'd actually be kind of at the front lawn as of right now. Yeah. It's like Valrus, due to the vigor point, would have been the only one to get into the house and get to the study, which is why it was like he had the ability to speed up the process of getting to these two. If
Okay.
he, stayed in the fucking study. So that is to another one of these skulls that gains one of these blue bodies of light, who also attempts to stab Two Gun. And he is able to do so.
I'm gonna use the dodge action or the dodge reaction. Is that possible?
That's how
You see, I
dodge
don't
works.
actually know the rules for the dodge
Dodge
reaction.
is if you fail. I want to say if you fail, you roll a dex save to counter the attack roll.
Hold
or
on,
something.
I have my player's handbook right here.
Thank you very much.
Look this thing up.
And all of my
Fine,
deck stuff is replaced with wisdom, I think.
No,
never mind.
right, because you have what's it called?
I can choose between dex and wisdom.
Yeah. Here we go. Hold on.
Dodge action. Here we go. Oh, that's the Rick and Morty one. Give me a minute. Here we go. Hand
You
brake.
take out your throw gun and
Yeah,
you
dodging.
jump to another
So
dimension.
dodge. It says you focus your entire until the start of your next turn. Any attack rolls against you has disadvantage if the attacker. If you can see the attacker, and you make a dex saving throw with advantage. Lose
With
benefits if-
disadvantage, the creature is still able to hit you.
So then he
So
rolls
I
a
make
dex.
it
Yikes.
okay. 7.
7.
21.
Hold on, what was the dex save for?
To,
For the dodge reaction. So
Yeah.
you roll with disadvantage, and then I roll against you with advantage.
The dex save.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. Just. It's
So my
And
advantage.
you lose this benefit if you are incapacitated or if your speed drops to 0. So you
Now-
have this dodge action, and
Does
I
that takes away his turn, right? Though, right?
that it
He
is
uses-
yeah.
he used
he
it as
used
a
a key
reaction.
point to
Yeah, that's what I
It's
thought.
a reaction, so it's not an
Okay,
actual action.
So it is still able to hit you. Let's see this. So 4 piercing damage,
There's a page on underwater combat.
then 6 necrotic damage.
No, I dodged it. So as the reaction, you roll with disadvantage, and then I roll. If you can still hit me, I roll with advantage to dodge it.
He could do half damage still though if he.
And you
is-
rolled
is
a
the DM's
7, didn't
choice.
you?
Yeah.
No, he
I
rolled a
rolled
7 and then
7,
21.
and then a 20, and then a 21 on the advantage roll.
Okay. And it doesn't specify what happens when they pass the save?
It doesn't
Nope,
give
all it
anything.
says is you make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
I think
You
normally,
focus entirely on avoiding the attacks.
yeah. So I think normally it is no damage, but
All right,
if
then
the DM
okay, then
specifies
yeah,
it,
you'd
you
be
have
fine.
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Then yeah, you'd be fine. I mean, you're a monk anyway, so and that would be beat
Backflips and
Olorin.
tumbles.
Anglican head ass doing dodges and shit.
That would be to Olorin then.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Oh, big shocker.
That's crazy. I never
Oh.
would have thought.
11.
11.
You're just feeding him, Jared.
Oh, predictable warlock.
you
He uses Eldritch
were-
Blast. Oh, trusty
You-
dead.
You do not make it past his AC. It just kind of like just takes it to the chest and stares at you.
Damn, I was really hoping he would have changed his armor since the last 11 I got.
Okay.
Good lord.
So, Valrus, you really just gonna walk out of the study?
No, God, no. That was a joke.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna investigate.
Damn, nothing's here. That's crazy.
Roll an
I'm gonna-
investigation check.
I'm gonna spend a vigor point to get in, and then I'm just gonna walk right out.
Oh wait, I have advantage. 23.
I don't think you
Okay.
need your advantage. I think you're good.
You open up the
Justin.
bookshelf and you're able to just rush down the stairs if you'd like. Now it's just gonna be at the new round that everyone can get there, other than Valrus, who can just go ahead and roll initiative.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna get there and watch this bookcase close.
8.
I feel like. Damn.
Yeah, honestly.
You're definitely the
Did you
top
say
of the.
8?
Yes.
8.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Tread wasn't expecting such a shite roll.
Yeah,
Um,
me either.
Two Gun. What are you gonna do while you still stare up at this blue flame, motherfucker?
Well, first, I'm going to spend a valor point or a vigor point to, I guess, draw some cards.
For what?
I'm gonna take the bone charm that I had. Right,
Dude, check your
Um,
stats.
check my stats.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Nothing looks different to you.
No.
Brice is illiterate. He can't read. Duh.
Yeah.
Do I need to refresh so I can see whatever?
Probably.
Is his
Probably.
strength stupid now? Is that what you're talking about? Wait a minute.
Okay.
Some bullshit
There we
just
go.
happened.
Alrighty then. That's
Like
that's
he
cool.
mentioned the bone charm, and I just had to make sure he knew.
He's faster
literally
than me now.
If
This is
you
bullshit.
use this, you will die.
Hold on.
So you might need to add 3 more onto that.
I
last
didn't do
hit.
anything to his walking speed.
His walking speed was always 40?
Yeah.
I'm a monk.
Yeah. He's a monk, dude. He's quick.
What'd you put his?
Blasphemy.
Oh, is it his defenses? No. What'd you change?
Strength is now stupid.
Well, I see it's
20.
a 20. Yeah.
Uh,
I think his charisma went up too.
No,
No.
No.
it was
Oh.
just
No.
his strength and dex. It was
Just
My
just his
strength.
charisma and
strength and dex.
wisdom were both 17 the whole time.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get on to combat then.
Jesus Christ.
Proceed.
All right, so is it possible that there's other things that the bone charm does?
I mean, you could try things, man. Like, I'm not saying no. It's just more like this tone of voice is more about the whole you're doing this in the middle of a fight thing.
Yeah, and it's the voice of hope. It's the
Oh,
voice
don't
of
think
I
that's
hope,
pleading.
that this fucking works.
It's a voice of
Because
desperation.
I'm thinking as it's the bone of a Valkyrie, right? And this is obviously some fucking,
Eldritch
I'm
being.
reluctant. Yeah, I'm reluctant to say demon. Yeah, I'm thinking that something could happen. No, okay. I'm gonna back up and shoot him with my pistols, with my two-handed or two-weapon fighting.
All right.
Get clapped on.
I mean, I was getting ready to tell you a roll you could make to see if something happened with the charm, but like.
Oh, okay, all right then, let's do it.
Okay, all right. Let me look at one of my 15 character sheets to see what would be a good roll. You know what? Survival.
Oh boy. Oh, okay.
That's cute.
Why can't I? Jesus. 17.
Your bones feel as though they are replaced with ice. All attacks you do now cause cold damage. You get an extra damage die on everything you do, and an extra 15 feet of walking, as well as a +2 to your AC.
Holy shit. Okay.
What the fuck?
See, you will be fine.
Yeah.
I spent so much money on my charms, and this man spent barely shit and got so much more.
I'm sure it's gonna come back to bite me in the ass. Like, I just defiled a Valkyrie's bone.
You're a glass cannon now, by the way. Good luck.
I will tell you, it's gonna last for 12 rounds.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna give me one of them whenever we get back. That's for sure. Them shit sound OP.
So I'm gonna use my flurry of blows 3 times. Using my key. Because this is the last key that I have. So +7 to hit. So 17. 15. And 12.
2 of those hit.
Okay. So I would roll 2d4s for my damage die.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 4, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then 4, 3, 12. So I deal 24 damage.
All right.
Damage.
You just hear the squelching of flesh and the breaking of bone as you kind of punch into this thing's chest, and you see under this large yellow kind of coat, its body is not that of a skeleton, but that of almost a mass of flesh that is stretched over what looks to be skulls.
Yeah.
That's hot.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
He's gonna go puke.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, definitely puking.
yeah, puking. Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh. Okay. Okay. TNMT is about to happen, isn't it?
I rolled a fuck the thing. No.
My charisma is high enough. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Aloran, make a dexterity save.
I don't think that's a strong suit.
It is a nat 1.
I'm gonna need an online dice roller for this. I don't
hope
have
it's
enough
as bad
dice
as
to
mine
roll
is.
this.
Wait, whoa.
Fucking dancing funeral thing. Where the guys in the coffin, they're all dancing together.
Okay, so this creature with one of its skeletal hands just shoots its arm out towards Aloran. Aloran, you suffer. Oh Jesus fuck! You suffer 36 necrotic damage.
Holy crap!
Jared's
Oh,
I
down.
want to
boy.
preface this with a nat 1 doubles this damage.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's
I'm
still
dead.
scary, but it's
Jared's
not.
down. Jared's down. He's got to make a saving throw.
Oh, you don't need to make a saving throw this round. As it just as you feel it draining the life force that keeps you functional. Where's my calculator?
Oh, that was funny.
There we are. Okay. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Even I'm surprised that happened.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
This is okay. So playing
This is Pete
D&D
Jared.
with Jared for so long. This is iconic, Jared. He literally did it in the last campaign I had. You were there to witness it. He would not run it. He died.
Yeah, but he was alone that time.
He's alone now, just with other people.
Let's see here. This creature does more of this shit. And one of the skulls continues healing this monster. Then another skull kind of floats out from the dirt in the ground, sporting its own blue light body, and in its hand is a shield. So, and it just kind of holds, and it actually gets between this floating creature and Two Gun Black, holding the shield high, kind of in a defensive position. So, then that's to Valrus.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's like I've been
Oh.
waiting for like 10 years.
Honestly, I'm going to